Alright Pistons fans, so in today's video, we are going to be talking about the conflict with Kemba Walker. But before we get into all of that, please make sure you guys like this video. Today's like goal is 150 likes, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I drop consistent Pistons content. Now let's get right into this. So a few days ago, I made a video saying that the Kemba Walker situation is getting weird. And I made that video because we were days before training camp and preseason, but we still had no word on what the Pistons were going to do with Kemba Walker. A few weeks went by, and then we came to preseason. Game number 1, Kemba Walker didn't play. We got no word on what was happening with him. And then game 2 came, and I was shocked beyond belief. So during the Pistons versus Pelicans game, I got a notification on my phone, and I looked at it, and it said that Kemba Walker was watching a Boston Celtics game. So I click on the notification and put the image on the screen right now. That's what popped up. During the Pistons versus Pelicans game, Kemba Walker was literally in a different arena. Even though at one point during the game, a Kemba Walker statistic showed up on the Jumbotron. So I just found that very weird and strange. So after that game, a quote came out by Kemba Walker, and he said, "Nobody's reached out to me. I just want to be able to play basketball again. I don't care if it's on the bench or not." And now we have a new report which says the Pistons buyout was unacceptable to Kemba Walker. When you put all of this together, this story is convoluted and it is messy. It is clear now that the Pistons don't want Kemba Walker on the roster because we attempted to buy him out. We know Caden Ivey is set, but the backups, Corey Joseph and Killian Hayes, it appears that the Pistons want to move forward with those guys and don't want any parts of Kemba Walker. You can agree with that decision if you want to, you can disagree with that decision if you want to, but the bottom line is that's what the Pistons are deciding to go with. And if Kemba Walker really wants to play basketball again, or at least play in the NBA, I would say this. First off, accept the buyout from the Pistons, get off the books, get off the roster, and then, maybe try to go play in a different country for a year. Or, I know this is going to be a hard pill to swallow, but maybe try out the G League for a little bit. Or lastly, another option is he can take the Carmelo Anthony route. A few years ago, Carmelo Anthony was darn near out of the league, but he decided to keep on training during the offseason. The regular season began. He didn't have a roster spot on any team, but he kept on training, and eventually Carmelo Anthony got the call from the Portland Trail Blazers once their roster began to have a few injury issues. Then he got picked up by Portland. So maybe that's what Kemba should do. Maybe he should just sit out the start of this season, continue to train, and then he'll get a call from someone once teams begin to have injury issues, as we know that tends to happen in the NBA once the season goes on and on. But that's basically everything that I have to say for this video. Currently, Kemba Walker is technically still on the roster because we have not officially bought him out yet, but we don't know what the future is going to be because apparently Kemba refused the buyout that the Pistons offered. But that's basically all that I have to say. Pistons fans, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 7K, and I'm out.